The British royal family is once again facing intense internal strain, this time driven by reports that Prince William has drawn an unmistakable line against Sarah Ferguson, declaring her effectively unwelcome within royal circles. Behind palace walls, the message is said to be blunt and uncompromising. Sarah Ferguson is no longer tolerated, privately or publicly, and her presence is viewed as a direct threat to the monarchy's stability and reputation. Insiders describe the situation as far more severe than ordinary family tension. The term persona non grata has been used to characterize Ferguson's status, suggesting she is not simply distanced but actively excluded. According to those familiar with royal dynamics, William has made it clear to aides and senior figures that he does not wish to encounter her at any future gatherings, formal or informal. This decisive stance reflects a broader shift in how the future king intends to handle scandal, accountability, and public trust. At the heart of the issue lies the long-running fallout from the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, which has continued to cast a shadow over the monarchy. Ferguson's former husband, Prince Andrew, has already been stripped of royal duties and honors, effectively sidelined from public life. However, recent developments have intensified scrutiny of Ferguson herself, with newly surfaced material raising fresh concerns about her past associations and judgment. While she has consistently denied any criminal wrongdoing, the reputational damage alone has proven devastating. For William, the matter is not merely personal, it is institutional. As Prince of Wales and future monarch, he is acutely aware of public perception and the fragile social contract that allows the monarchy to function in a modern democratic society. Any lingering association with individuals tied to scandal, particularly one as disturbing as Epstein's, risks eroding public confidence. William's firm rejection of Ferguson is therefore seen as part of a wider effort to protect the crown from further harm. This rift did not appear overnight. Those close to the family suggest William's discomfort with Ferguson dates back many years. Her past controversies, public missteps, and financial scandals created a pattern that reportedly left a lasting impression on him. Even during periods when she attempted to rehabilitate her image through charitable work and public apologies, trust within the royal family was never fully restored. A defining moment in this long-standing tension came more than a decade ago, when Ferguson was notably excluded from William's wedding to Catherine, Princess of Wales. At the time, the omission was widely interpreted as a quiet but deliberate signal that she was no longer considered part of the inner family circle. While relations appeared cordial on the surface in subsequent years, the underlying distance remained. Recent revelations have reopened old wounds and hardened positions. The resurfacing of communications and connections linked to Epstein has intensified public anger and media scrutiny. For William, this has been the final straw. Sources claim he believes there can be no ambiguity when it comes to safeguarding the monarchy's moral standing. In his view, even indirect association with individuals tied to such controversies undermines the values the royal family claims to uphold. Ferguson's isolation is now said to be nearly complete. Invitations have reportedly dried up, informal access has been curtailed, and any lingering hope of rehabilitation appears extinguished. Even family events that once might have included her are now off-limits. This marks a dramatic fall for someone who, despite her divorce from Andrew, had long remained on friendly terms with several royals and maintained a public presence linked to the family. The situation also highlights William's evolving leadership style. Unlike previous generations that often relied on quiet accommodation and behind-the-scenes management of scandal, William is believed to favor clarity and decisive action. His approach reflects a generational shift, shaped by years of relentless media scrutiny and public demand for accountability. In this environment, tolerance for reputational risk is minimal. This hardline stance echoes William's approach to other family tensions as well, including his well-documented estrangement from Prince Harry. While the circumstances differ, the underlying principle appears consistent. William prioritizes the institution over personal relationships. Those who, in his view, endanger the monarchy's credibility are kept at a distance, regardless of blood ties or past affection. For Ferguson, the consequences are profound. Once a prominent and controversial figure in royal life, she now finds herself largely shut out of the world she once inhabited. Public sympathy remains limited, particularly given the seriousness of the associations that have resurfaced. While she continues to present herself as misunderstood and unfairly judged, the prevailing sentiment within royal circles appears unforgiving. Observers note that this episode underscores a broader transformation underway within the monarchy. The era of indulgence toward scandal-prone figures is fading, replaced by a stricter emphasis on responsibility and image control. William's message is clear. The survival of the monarchy depends on public trust, and that trust cannot coexist with unresolved or recurring controversy. As the royal family looks toward the future, the exclusion of Sarah Ferguson stands as a stark warning. Status, titles, and past connections no longer guarantee protection. In the modern monarchy William envisions, accountability is paramount, and reputational damage carries real consequences. Whether Ferguson will attempt another public comeback remains to be seen, but within the royal fold, her position appears beyond repair. For Prince William, the decision is final, signaling a new chapter in royal governance, one defined by firmness, boundaries, and an unyielding focus on preserving the crown's legitimacy in an increasingly skeptical world.